Hey, ¿qué pasa, bandita? Estamos en una nueva reacción de Steven versus Star. Yo le voy a Steven, ya analizamos un poco cómo podría ser la pelea y sigo creyendo que Steven gana, así que vamos a darle. Estoy muy nervioso. Por favor, Steven, te amo mucho para que pierdas. No me hagan lo mismo que con Ben. Steven Universe. Ok, le voy a subir un poco a esto, por cierto. Creo que está bien. Ok. Pero contiene spoilers de Steven Universe Futurista. Ok. Ah, te paro. Ahora te ponen que vienen spoilers, güey. Antes no hacían eso. Las diamantes, güey. Me cayeron bien los diamantes al final, ¿no?
As the most powerful of the gems, the diamonds led armies of lesser gems, including pearls, amethysts, and others, to prepare planets.
Aunque prácticamente eran unas genocidas, ¿no? Y los perdonaron como si nada. Bueno, perdonaron. La hija de puta de Rose.
To which the three diamonds of the authority responded by trying to destroy every gem left on Earth.
Ven, genocida.
But in a huge blast of light, every gem was corrupted or
Sí.
destroyed, except for Rose and her closest gems, a garnet and pearl.
Y aquí viene la mayor hazaña de Steven.
Given the light emanating from this attack and its distance, we can estimate it to be over 843 million.
Que eso fue calculado en estrella. Ajá.
More like jewels, am I right? That's what I said? No, like with the W.
Okay.
Never mind. Well, now with the diamonds rebuffed, Rose was able to settle down and
Ah, qué bonita serie es Steven Universe, ¿eh?
along with Greg Universe. What a badass. I wish my last name was Universe. They got along so well that one thing led
Ah, no dijo lo de Boomstick Universe, güey. No, qué troleado. Qué troleada, eso estaba chido.
Since when Rose gave up her body to create him, she effectively gave him all of her power.
Fan número uno de los gato gallitos.
And while Steven's a stalwart pacifist, this led to him following in her footsteps.
Sabe tocar ukelele.
From the diamonds when they inevitably return.
Así es.
But he's got plenty of ways to defend himself.
Güey, estoy sudando, de las manos. No quiero que Steven muera.
Use bubbles to teleport things away and shapeshift to get bigger. He can also control his personal gravity to float or jump as high as he wants. And he can even fuse with other gems, or sometimes a human. Wonder what a fusion between us would look like. Fusions tend to result in a more powerful entity than the sum of its parts, but I'm not sure that would happen. Yeah, you're right. You wouldn't be able to handle it. Anyway, as a gem, Steven is much stronger than an average child. While he doesn't look for conflict always seems to find him.
Okay.
Like when he's taken on huge
Ahora de
monsters or pushed
diamante.
through the G-forces of faster
Okay,
than light
burbuja,
travel.
todo
And when
bien.
he's in a fight, he combines that crazy strength with awesome speed and agility. He can outrun
Okay, todo
an alien
correcto,
security system with electric fire and ice attacks, and he's dodged lasers. Even if he can't get away in time, Steven survived an entire temple exploding and taken hits from a bunch of gems, which is huge. I mean, Garnet once punched so hard she
se van a
could
escalar a
split a
Garnet.
mountain. Another gem he's on par with, Lapis, telekinetically lifted the entire ocean into the atmosphere. Broomstick, do you know how heavy the ocean is? No, do you know how heavy the ocean is? The effort required for that would be anywhere from 92 petatons to over 10
¿Eso cuánto es?
tons of TNT. Man, that's a lot of water.
Sí, solo sé que es mucha agua.
Since they can defend against attacks from the diamonds themselves. Not even Steven's spit could have helped with that attack. Oh, if you haven't heard, his spit can heal people. His saliva can even give plants like fruit.
La sandía. Las Steven sandías están muy peleadas. ¿Se vienen boosting sandía? Boomstick sandías?
No, Boomstick. Regular watermelons don't attack people. But depending on Steven's emotional state, he has varying control over his plant-based life form.
No. Muy sandías.
You gonna eat that?
¿Te lo vas a comer?
Steven's tears have brought people back from the dead. They just turn pink and have powers of their own after. It's weird. Despite not
La
being able to
resurrección.
pursue conflict, Steven's been stuck for a while making the best of carrying on Rose's duty. So
Sí.
his kindness and feelings of responsibility for those around him push him to use those healing abilities whenever he can. He can even mend himself with accelerated healing that lets him fix fractures and minor injuries nearly immediately.
And
Okay.
when Steven's knocked out, he can leave his physical body, sort of like a ghost. The drawback
Sí.
is he can't physically interact with anything while he's
Ajá.
projecting. But when Steven goes to
Sí, tiene
sleep,
como
normally he
proyecciones,
can
¿no?
possess other people's bodies. Good
Pero
luck
pues no le va a
trying to
servir en
fall
esta
asleep in a
pelea.
fight, though. I've tried.
But protecting the Earth wasn't the only surprise Steven's mother left for him. As it turns out, she was never actually Quartz at all. She was, in fact, Pink Diamond,
diamante,
one of
güey.
the heads
Wow.
of the Diamond Authority.
What?
La teoría que nadie se
Despite being
creía.
sent to Earth to conquer it, she fell in love with the planet, which led her to give up her title and transform into Rose Quartz. All of this was withheld from Steven for most of his life, as Pearl worried how the truth might change him.
Oh, believe me, parental trauma will take a toll on anyone.
Fue un gran plot twist, güey.
And when Steven gets too overwhelmed, he taps into his latent diamond abilities, making everything
Steven rosado,
way
güey.
stronger and way killier.
In this, his pink state, he's so fast his perception of time slows to a crawl. His
Uh-huh.
bubble and shield become hexagonal and strong enough to crush other gems. Like when he
Sí.
lost control of his emotions in a fight with Jasper and killed her.
La
He
mató,
did
güey.
bring her back to life
Pásate
with his
de
super
verga.
tears, but that kind of stuff made him think he was a monster, and he basically turned into a pink state Godzilla.
But this wasn't Steven
El Godzilla.
halting out all of a sudden. It was the result of a full emotional breakdown after years
Güey,
of
estoy muy
stress
nervioso,
and
¿eh?
Luckily, his friends came in clutch and it worked out okay.
Neta
But
se ve
he still
chillar si
risks
pierde
becoming
Steven.
a
Se los voy
monster if he's
diciendo.
never completely emotionally broken.
With the support of
Okay.
the crystal gems, his dad, and his friends, Steven
¿Esquivó
managed to
ataques de
work
luz?
through personal issues, so hopefully
¿Le van a dar el
he's not
lumínico? ¿En
facing
serio?
becoming a monster ever again.
So that's one
A
less
la
monster
verga.
to worry about, Tokyo. And since Monster Steven has the same power as his pink state, just with absolutely no control, Steven's still powerful enough to take on anything in his way.
Le van a dar.
If it was up
Sí.
to Steven Universe, everyone
Okay.
would just be friends.
Creo que le dieron lumínico, güey. And Pearl and Steven. Uy. Tengo mucho miedo, banda.
When Marco met the new exchange student
No.
at his school,
Creo que le dieron
he thought he
lumínico,
was
güey.
just making a new friend from a
No
different
pierdas la
place.
esperanza, abuelita.
And he definitely didn't think she'd be a magical princess who'd drag him along for all of her crazy adventures.
Me está latiendo el corazón,
Girl
güey.
Mew
from Mew
what?
was a little
Mew what?
weird and a little wild. And on top of bringing magic to Earth, she might have brought along a few extras as well.
Ajá.
This displaced heir to the throne and
A ver si le dan
defense
Universal
against
Star,
monsters
güey, que es
none
otra
other
cosa.
than Star Butterfly.
She may have been backed up by generations of magic users before her and super strong
Okay.
in her own right, but Star wasn't the perfect princess.
She would have been sent to the terrifying and personality-draining St. Olga's School for Wayward Princesses, but luckily, Star's parents took one look at that place and decided, no way, she's going to Earth instead.
You know,
De Star solo me vi la
Earth
primera
isn't the best
temporada,
place
por
for her
cierto.
to be practicing magic. We're not used to people
Ya después no me
casually
gusta.
casting spells here. What'll humans say?
Well, since Star is a Mewman,
What the is a Mewman?
that's what the people of Mewni are called. She's already
Mewman.
super
Suena raro,
compared to
Mewmano.
others on Earth. She survived a blast that leveled the top of Castle Mewni, and
Ajá.
can use her wings
No
to
está
help her get out of
impresionante.
the way in a pinch.
What, those tiny things? There's no way she can actually fly with them. At least she can make a bubble around herself to defend against attacks.
Her butterfly heritage also grants her the Magic Instruction Book. This
Uh-huh.
spell book is incredibly important, as it contains spells created by all the magical rulers of Mewni that came before her, and she creates her own spells too.
También sacan
Like
muchas cosas de Star de ese
Cupcake
librito.
fires a beam filled
Pero según yo nunca lo leyó
Okay,
realmente.
half of these spells don't make any sense. Jelly bean hallucination mist?
Ajá.
Starfish tsunami? What the hell are these names? I want a jelly bean hallucination mist. I feel like you'd pay for that at like a high-end sauna.
Well, they're kind of self-explanatory. Creating her own spells does mean they can pretty much be anything. Take one of her summons, for example, which are effectively creatures reliant on magic to survive. So what happens when you combine unicorns,
Ok,
stampedes,
ahí aclararon lo del
Oh,
time
I
stop.
know this one.
Que decidieron nunca usarlo,
Stampede.
no
Now I
usarlo
get
nunca
where
más,
Spider
vaya.
where the top hat came from.
That
Así
spider
que
is one of Star's self-professed
GG time
most
stop.
powerful summons, with his own minigun to boot.
So naturally, she can kick monsters' butts with her spells thanks to her magical wand. But she better watch out, because a lot of those monsters want to use it for themselves.
Her wand combined with her training means she has some incredible destructive power. She's
Okay.
blasted apart walls, temples, and a throne room. Her mother even said her wand could
Están
blow
hablando
up
de
the
potencias,
universe,
¿eh?
and one of her
Y
ancestors did exactly that.
Yeah, Star's ancestor Skywind wanted to make something explode one day. So, why not an entire dimension?
And remember that book we mentioned earlier?
sí le dieron
Skywind
universal,
recorded her
güey.
experience specifically so her successors would know what to do if they also wanted to destroy a dimension. So Star should be able to do this, since she's known to be an incredibly strong princess on top of being the heir to the
Sí
butterfly
le
stone.
dieron
Speaking
universal,
of
güey.
destroying things, her thermonuclear butterfly blast has wrecked a house. And according to Star, her mega explosive crystal laser is powerful enough to obliterate planets. But she just likes
Okay.
to use it to play with cats like a laser pointer.
Planetario lo veo más
Star
viable.
has spells for more than just destruction, though, like her bunny rabbit blast, which she's used to catch up to cars. And one of the monsters she's fought, Meteora, has deflected lightning. Being able to fight on par with Meteora means Star's able to reach speeds over Mach 1000. But if all that wasn't enough for
Creo
you,
que no me
when
impresiona.
Star went through puberty,
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
she learned how to access and control her far more powerful butterfly form.
Now
Ok.
that's a set of wings. I just wish peering into her eyes wasn't like peering into the 9 layers of hell.
It's obviously a stand-in for puberty. Star compared the process of attaining it to, quote, suddenly looking at boys as if they were made of bacon. Like you've never eaten it in your life, and all you want to eat is bacon.
So what you're saying
Okay.
is if I eat enough bacon, I can get magical powers?
Supongo que
Anyway,
funcionar.
through her time in various dimensions fighting
Ok,
monsters and
destruir una
defending her friends,
dimensión.
Star's become strong enough on her own that she no longer needs
Ok,
her wand.
ok.
In fact, her wand
Sigo
only
diciendo que
has
esa
training
dimensión
wheels
no se
to
sabe
help
si
her harness
de qué
the
tamaño es
power itself.
exactamente.
Soon enough, though, she realized monsters weren't actually the bad guys. So she started to fight for them instead of against them.
This
Okay.
wasn't a popular decision with humans, but Star knew it was the right choice and followed through. Unfortunately, the fighting continued, and Star realized in order to truly quell the conflict, she needed to fight magic itself.
So her mother, her
Así que hizo un genocidio.
great-whatever-grandmother, and Meteora all banded together to cast the Whispering Spell in the realm of magic.
This spell is designed to silence or end magic, and when cast within
Uh-huh.
the realm of magic, it destroyed magic itself. All of it.
But
Toda la magia.
doesn't that mean she killed all the magical creatures across the
Sí.
different dimensions because they need magic to survive?
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Well, after destroying magic and every magical creature in existence, Star was finally able to bring peace to Muni.
Star had a lot of growing up to do when she was sent to Earth, but she learned to control her powers and led her country to peace.
Mostly.
Now she's
No le dieron velocidad muy impresionante, ¿eh?
into a butterfly.
Creo que se puede, banda. Se puede, banda, se puede. Se puede, banda, se puede. Por favor, Steven.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a
Death Battle. Ok, banda. Recapitulando. Steven más rápido al parecer, que me da mucha esperanza. A Star puede que le hayan dado universal, puede ser, no aclararon mucho eso. Pero yo personalmente no me lo creo. Estoy muy nervioso, me está latiendo el corazón. No quiero que se muera Steven. Vamos a rezar. Allá vamos. Por favor. Solo quiero eso. Un concurso de castillos de arena. Ok. No, Steven.
Oh no! What happened?
What happened? La verdad que el... Creo que esa actriz, de hecho, a la actriz de voz que hace a Steven le sale muy bien.
Okay, I think I have a better idea.
Menos por eso. El idea suena muy fresa, güey. Idea.
Wow. Grumpy much.
Ok, vamos gordo mamón, tú puedes.
Stop, please.
Tengo miedo, banda, tengo mucho miedo. Ok. Dale, gordiño.
What did sandcastles ever do to you?
Ok. Oh, la verga. Qué buen vergazo, güey. Se ve bien la animación. Oh, van a crecer las sandías de seguro. Sí.
It's all right. Take your time.
Ok. Vamos, Steven, sandías, ayuden. Metan unos buenos vergazos.
Ow.
Au. Oh. Ok. Activó su forma primero. Solo digo. Oye, se enojó. Ok, se va a hacer rosado ya.
What's wrong with you? Just leave me.
¡Oh, estoy mamado! ¡Vamos, estoy mamado! ¡Ah, la arañita! ¡No! Ok. Vamos, Steven. Ok. Por favor, estoy sudando, güey, estoy sudando. Hola, a ver qué buena animación, güey. Oh, el domo.
Weird bug girl.
¡Oh! Le va a hacer la Booster Gold. ¡Ah! ¡Sí!
Never surrender.
No, sí, ríndete. ¡No! ¡No! ¡Muérete! ¡No! ¡No, Steven!
Oh my gosh. I won!
Oh.
I don't think she won what she thought she won there. Steven definitely had a better sandcastle.
With Steven's strength and healing abilities, Star was definitely between a gem and a hard place initially. And when Steven went pink, made it a whole lot tougher on her.
And since Steven was an alien gem and not technically magic, Star's whispering spell couldn't touch him. But she still had the advantage in the end. Steven was physically superior, at least to Star's
Sí.
everyday appearance. Star could survive explosions worth a few dozen tons of TNT, but he could match Garnet's mountain-busting might.
However, everyone knows this matchup would rarely ever resolve in fisticuffs. Even with how out there some of Steven's powers were, the sheer versatility of Star's magic was simply not something he was equipped to outmaneuver or overpower.
Sure, his
Pero es
laser
más veloz,
feats
güey.
mean he was faster than Star in her lightning feats, but Star's butterfly form and transportation magic meant she had plenty of ways to work around that. Not to mention, she mastered her super-powered bug form, while Steven never mastered Pink
No
Snake.
mames.
And she didn't even need her wand to go full power, so disarming her meant jack squat.
It is possible Steven could match the power of the Diamond
No,
Trio,
no,
since
¿eh?
Pink Diamond was able to
Creo que le dieron durabilidad de su magia.
843 million tenajoules, or about 2 tenatons of TNT, is certainly nothing to scoff at.
But Star had spells that could destroy a whole planet, and probably even a universe. Pun intended. She could basically one
Bueno, ya claro la dimensión, lo leeré después.
Even if he did go full pink monster mode.
Steven was pushed to the limit and gave it his best, but Star's raw power and her versatile spellcasting were impossible to
No, no me gustó la explicación de la velocidad.
Star, you've had a gem you would win.
The winner is Star Butterfly.
No, güey, ¿por qué?
Hey, thanks for watching that episode.
Bueno, denme el Alex versus Cole ya.
Click the bell so you're notified.
Ya me quiero
Pick
ir,
up our
güey.
latest merch at store.roosterteeth.com, and also click one of these boxes
A ver.
to watch one of the videos down below.
¡Ah! ¡No! ¡Ya! ¡Link versus Cloud! ¿Ya? ¿Qué? ¡Ah! ¿Ya toca en serio? ¡Wow! El 13 de junio, ¡wow! ¿Qué? ¿Pero por qué ya? ¿No es el 150? Aguántenla. Uy, aquí no es, aquí es. No mames, ya toca, güey, ¿en serio? No puedo creerlo, güey. Ah, ya pueden hablar, por cierto. No mames, yo pensé que iba a ser para el 150, entonces íbamos a tener Goku vs Superman 3 entonces. Ojalá, Chale, perdimos la racha. Qué mamada, güey. No me gusta esa de la velocidad, Como que es más veloz, güey, pero Star se puede teletransportar. Güey, ¿de qué le sirve? ¿De qué le sirve? No, güey. Ay, güey, sigo. Y ahora ve, estoy temblando. ¿Se ve? No, güey. Le pegué el micro, güey. Estoy envergado, güey. Por un momento pensé que ganaba, güey. ¿Por qué me hacen eso, güey? Otra vez mi novia ganó otra vez, chale. Ya también quiero tirar de un puente, no, güey. No te quedas atrás. Yo también. No, güey. Güey, a ver, es que lo de la dimensión y lo de la velocidad no me convenció, Pero creo que creo que sí, creo que sí lo explicaron en una cajita de texto, güey. La voy a leer, güey. A ver. Aquí está. Ok, dice, mientras la dimensión que Skyway, no sé cómo se pronuncia, destruyó, no está especificada. La reina Moon explícitamente advirtió estar sobre el poder de la varita de destruir su propio universo. Ok. La magia de estar destruido. Ok. No me gustó. Básicamente dicen que si bien no se especifica el tamaño de la dimensión que destruyó Skyway, dice que como la madre de Star le dijo que podía destruir el universo, pues probablemente sea universal, ¿no? Pero qué pedo, güey. ¿En cuántas en cuántas series no dicen siempre, oh, podría destruir el universo? Es como una hipérbole, güey. Es prácticamente una hipérbole, güey. Y también dice que pues también podría escalar a que la magia de Star ha destruido a Omnimatrix, que según es un universo viviente, güey, ¿sabe qué? Pero pues, mira, yo lo veo de estas dos formas, güey. Uno, en dado caso es un universo chiquito, güey. No veo que sea realmente de un tamaño universal para que la cuentes así, güey. Y dos, pues realmente más que un universo parece como una galaxia, güey. Saludos al Juan Sánchez. Juan Sánchez, saluditos, brother. ¿Cómo estás? Repite la pelea. Ah, se me olvidó poner el gato Clown por estar chillando. ¿La vemos otra vez? No, es que no lo quiero ver, güey, perdón. No quiero ver a Steven perder. Pues sí, se me hizo una mamada, güey. No justificaron lo de. No justificaron lo de la velocidad, güey. Y eso de destruir una dimensión, güey. Que si le dan universal, se me hace caca. La verdad se me hace muy caca. Pero bueno. Güey. No le sé mucho el verso de Star, así que no sé si realmente sí está bien explicado eso, güey. Pero pues yo no me la creo, realmente. Pero pues bueno. ¿Qué se le va a hacer, güey? Perdí el gordito. Perdí mi gordito. Bueno, igualmente ya queda Link vs. Cloud, güey. Va a ser mitad de temporada. Yo pensé que iba a ser el 150, güey. Estaba segurísimo. Pero pues le adelantaron, güey. Güey, ahora que el Link vs. Cloud va a ser el 147, creo que no sé. El 150 puede ser Goku vs. Superman 3. Piensen en eso. Piensen en eso. Gato, ¿a quién le va a hacer en Link vs. Cloud? Le voy a Link. Si lo tomas en su mayor potencial, podría ser Luna por vencer a Mayora. Y pues Cloud realmente creo que lo máximo es Planeta también. Algunos lo ponen en continental, multicontinental. Creo que lo máximo es Planeta. Ahí se daría un tiro, la verdad. Pero pues no sé mucho de Final Fantasy. Eso me lo explicaron a alguien que sí le gusta Final Fantasy. Pero pues le voy a Link, aunque realmente creo que van a hacer ganar a Cloud. Pero pues me voy con Link hasta el final. El 150 va a ser Samus vs Master Chief. También puede ser ese, güey. Es muy probable. Pero bueno, estoy un poco troste por eso. Yo creo que vamos a dejarlo por aquí. No me voy a ir a llorar o algo. No sé qué hacer. Y bueno, para los que están en YouTube, muchas gracias por ver este videito. Recuerden que streams martes y jueves. Los martes de Pokémon y jueves de algún juego. Y videos en YouTube 3 veces a la semana. Que por cierto, llegamos a los 100 subs. 106 somos ahorita. Muchas gracias a todos por apoyarme. Y si no se han dado una vuelta por el canal, Gato Plays en YouTube. Nos vemos, bandita, y gracias a todos los que estuvieron por aquí. Chao, chao. Nos vemos.